Hi guys, welcome to Joshua's channel. This is Joshua's mum playing a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy. I've just done a video of how we got to the Room of Requirement, and this is now we're in the Room of Requirement. So I just thought, while obviously this is a main quest, I just thought I'd go through it with you. I have done this before because I have completed a Hufflepuff version of this. But now I'm doing it as Slytherin, so let's follow through with what's going on here. This is a basic little desk that you update your...
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified.
Alright, she's just said it for me. Basically, it's a desk that identifies new clothing that has question marks on it that you collect from different chests around the Hogwarts world and Hogsmeade, that kind of stuff. Let's talk to her and get this started. So there might be a little bit of waffling and a little bit more gameplay. Basically, we've got two spells to uncover here. One is basically a spell that like conjures stuff up, and the other one is like an editing spell. We've already got Evanesco, which is the deleted spell. So this is the conjuring spell. So again, what you do, guys, is you follow it through. So you do X, square, triangle, X, and you've got to beat the red line, but obviously that's quite easy. And now we've got the conjuring spell. So the conjuring spell is going to be able to conjure up different items.
You'll need what's called a spellcraft.
Spellcraft, ooh.
They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object.
So basically, to be able to conjure up different items, you need to collect lots of moonstone that is like everywhere throughout the Hogwarts world, Hogsmeade, well, yeah, and around in and around Hogwarts grounds. And so moonstone are quite easy to come across, and basically you need to just have one moonstone for everything you conjure. So to be honest with you, it's not too bad. We've got loads.
By vanishing something I've already conjured.
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try?
Here we go, let's give it a try.
Potion station and potting table.
Ooh.
You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Conjuring spell, so let's go. So I'm just going to plonk these anywhere. So basically we're going to get the spell set open, and like I say, that was Evanesco, which is the deleting spell, and this is now the spell we're going to use to conjure. So let's get it in spell set, and then if you see everything with an exclamation mark is everything that you need to go and have and view and have a look at. You have to look at, should I say. So these are, as soon as you click on them, they go off. Not click on them, just glide on them. So these are the potting stations. Now these are all potting stations, right? But they're in the different styles. So remember I said earlier with the last video, with the Room of Requirement, when you speak to Deke, you can change the ambience, but basically it's to do with the houses. So Hufflepuff is quite bright and cheery decor, Gryffindor is red, like Ravenclaw is like starry and dark blue, and obviously Slytherin is like quite dark and green. And these styles basically reflect those different ambience of the rooms. So for instance, obviously that's mainly going to be Hufflepuff. I don't really know, small Gothic. If you look, you can have, like, that's the amount of moonstone you need. So this is a small Gothic postal station, so let's click on that. And then I'm just going to plonk it right in the middle of the room, just because we're not going to do anything. If you notice though, I could, before I put that down, I could have made that bigger or smaller and rotated that object. So if you look at the bottom right of the screen, it's got the instructions of what you need to do. You can always edit this later on and change the colour of it. You can get rid of it, change whatever you want. So that's one of them. So what should you say? Potting station and, no. That's a potting station and a potting table. So let's have a look at this next one. That's going to be herbology. There you go, there's the potting ones. So let's just go for that one right at the end. I don't even know why we're going to change it there. We're going to put next to each other.
Well done. You can use these use whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants.
Right.
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
What have we got? We've got a desk of description. We've already got one of them. What have we got here? We've picked some bits up already. So these are the bits that I've picked up in and around Hogwarts and stuff. So this is where you get like different collection chests and stuff. And then you can basically decorate your whole room with it if you want. You can put whatever you want in the room. But it is a bit awkward because these are rugs. All these colours can be changed. So, for instance, if you click on it, you can... I'll go have space for it. We'll go to do that a bit later. But you can change them until we get the next one. The next spell is like the editing spell. So I'm just going to get rid of all these exclamation marks. These are the things I said that I've collected already. So that's cool. The decorated botanical table is cool. So yeah, but this time I'm going to try and decorate it more Slytherin style.
Any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Right, so she said now I've got to speak to Deke. So
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything.
So off you trundle to Deke, and Deke will help you out.
A bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
It's a bit long-winded the way they get you to go from one person to the other. Basically, we've got one more spell to learn from her. But let's go to Deke and he will help the ambiance. So look, yeah, we've got room requirement.
Proud of all the potions you've brewed.
And look, we've got more collection stuff that's been added. So I wonder actually if we could look potion station. Let's see what we've got. See, we can't brew any Wiggenweld because we haven't got any Disney leaves, and we haven't got ingredients like the Ashmind eggs. We can do a Maxima potion, but I don't really need that at the moment. But let's see what we can actually do here. So we've got Disney, Mallow Sweet, and Knotgrass. Disney is handy for what was I say, Merlin stuff. So there we go. That's going to be ready, like I say, in 9 minutes. So you just let that run in real time. Just get on with something else. Let's see if we can speak to Deke. Yeah, no. Do we have to go back to her yet? Yeah, let's talk to her.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
And then now we're going to do the next spell. Oh, Moonstone.
By vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully.
See, I've already been gathering it, so I wonder if it's just going to let me do it, or if I've got to go back out and get some. I have got Moonstone. I know I have Moonstone.
I have the Moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate the space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
So this is where I was going to say, you've got stuff already in the room, and this is like the editing phase. So, for instance, let's just get on this, do this wall. So you can, sometimes I find this easier to use like the zoom in, which is going to be your L2 or L1, no L2. And so, what's it saying to do? Oh, conjure wall decoration. So a wall decoration. So why has it gone back? Okay, well, a picture frame is a wall one. So what have we got here? A niffler. Let's do niffler. That's Hufflepuff. So they're sometimes a bit awkward to place. It moves your character rather than sometimes moves the actual object. Again, you can change this, make it like a bigger thing. That's quite cool. And let's move it back. So it's conjure a wall decoration. So we've done that, haven't we? Oh, 1 out of 5. Okay, maybe I should have made that smaller. Okay, let's do this one. So I'm using the spell to put some bits. Let's just grab some bits. That's small, isn't it? Let's put that right at the top. Again, all of this can be moved and edited, which I'm going to be doing. I won't be doing a video on that because that can take quite a while. But right now, let's just pick some random stuff. What's that? Frilly cat. Oh, we're going a bit Umbridge, are we? Okay. So sometimes you have to move back because it says I don't have enough space. Let's change it. Gives you the layout. Why is it not going? Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. Try something else. What's this? Old house elf head. Oh, nice. Not really nice, but okay. And so we're going to carry on. Gosh, long suffering. Well regarded. Let's just add the one rule placard. I think that's just an easy thing to put up, isn't it? Let's just go up there. Right, how many other things I've got to put down? Can we put anything else up that's nicer? House elf and mysterious gazing wizard. Oh, should we do a dapper? Let's do a dapper wizard. I bet you we haven't got enough room. Oh no, we do. There we go. That can go. Right, did we have enough? Ah, right, floor decorations now. Okay, let's do some floor decorations. So I'm assuming that's going to be a chair. Let's do one of them. Let's do another one. This is literally just to put stuff down so that you guys can see. Again, we can edit all of these. But to do all this, you need the moonstone to do it. Right. She said, good work. So I'm just rushing through this. So basically, you could choose any of those items to decorate the room. Now we go back to Professor Weasley. Now we've done those miniature tasks.
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
Ooh, alteration.
Customize any conjured item.
So that's what I'm saying, you can now edit things.
And styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
So this is the next spell set, and these three are basically the only ones that you're going to use, and it's only going to be in the room of requirement. So there we go, and that's the altering spell done.
Any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Okay, so if you see down on the left-hand side, it says alter the style of an item, change the colour and adjust the size. So let's go back to one of those chairs. That's going to be easiest. Probably the one on the end is going to be easiest. Right. So, actually first, see this, the middle one, that's the altering spell. So I'm going to put that on my spell set. So if you noticed the white highlight around, so sometimes obviously I know I've zoomed in, but sometimes you don't need to zoom in because that is what's going to be targeted. So let's do the altering. So if you notice straight away, if you look at the bottom, you can basically, with the D-pad, it actually gives you instructions. You can change the style. So let's say, change it to that style. Before we do, we change style, and then if you press square, you can change your colour. So I'm going to move it along actually. So we're going to change the colour to, let's just do yellow, right? So we've done 2, and then I don't know why I've just come off of that, but right, let's now do it again, and I'm going to change the size of it. So let's make it bigger. You have to have a bit more space. A bit random, isn't it, having a giant chair? But it's just basically showing you what you can do.
Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
Oh, a little more advanced.
Spell directly on the room's architecture.
Right.
New designs on the floor or balcony.
So the balcony's here. So again, it highlights. So you're using the altering spell. And so this is where you can completely change the look of the room. So again, you've got the 4 style choices, and they all kind of hint towards the houses. So, but you can have a mixture of all. You don't have to have like all Hufflepuff stuff or all Gryffindor. You can mix it up. So my other room, I've got more botanical stuff and a mixture of Gothic. So I'm just, I don't know, I quite like that one actually, but I don't know which style to go for, but Gothic's quite nice. Let's just stick with Gothic. Right, so we've done that. And then she said alter the balcony or the floor of the room. So I've just altered the balcony. So maybe he just wants me to do the floor. So again, hit the floor, and again, if you look, you can completely not just change the pattern, change the colour. So that is cool. That's botanical. That's say more Hufflepuff. Scientific, I suppose, is more. I don't know if actually which one's what, but this is obviously more Slytherin. I'm going to stick with Slytherin. I'm going to apply it.
Benefit from a bit of ambience, don't you think?
Ambience. Now, this is where Deke gets involved, and he can change
Professor Weasley.
the whole
Professor
look of the room.
Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it.
Right, ready?
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience. Of course.
I say ambience just as a joke. I know it's ambience, but I say ambience. Right, so this is where you can come in and change this at any point. So a cool moonlit ambience sounds perfect. I like something natural. Natural earth is obviously going to be more Hufflepuff. I focus best in a room that's dark and mysterious. Oh, let's go dark and mysterious. Slytherin feels a bit dark and mysterious, doesn't it?
The Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, let's have a look.
Perfect.
And again, guys, you can change the colour of all of this as well, so you don't have to stick with this. But it can change the whole look of the room. Dark.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep his style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed.
Okay, guys, so what I'm going to show you now, we can go back to Deke and we can change a little bit of it, so I can show you a couple of the styles. And oh, now this is new, because before it didn't used to open up another room until you did a few more tasks, but now it's opening up like a downstairs area, which is going to be the same, but you've got to go in and you can change everything again, and eventually that will expand again on itself. This is where you can have like extra things to do, like put like statues, to do more potting tables, whatever you want to do down here.
An even bigger space.
I might do a video of my little Hufflepuff area, just to show you my Hufflepuff room of requirement.
If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Yeah, so as I said, guys, in this space now, you can basically buy more potting stuff, you can table more potion stuff, you've got all your statues that you collect, you can hang all the stuff. Oh, got a talent point. Talent point means basically if you get up to, if you get more XP, you go up to the next level. So I'm now level 19. So talent point means if I go into like my book, I can then literally right now go to talents, and if I click on any of these, for instance here it says casting Pulso releases an additional blast directly around you, right? So I've actually got 2 talent points to go, so you can choose whatever one you want, and it really helps with how you operate. So I might just do that Depulso one actually, because I use Depulso quite a lot. So if I click that, that has now basically given me additional blast powers for when I'm battling everything. So let's go back to room requirement. So yeah, you can add different furniture. Again, if you've noticed, there's Deke, so he's always there. But if you've noticed, you can now go down here and you'll see everything light up, because you can change it, like say everything, so it doesn't just have to be as it is now. This is, I'm assuming this is more, the top bit is definitely Slytherin stuff, but it's not my personal style, if I'm honest. Like I say, I'm Hufflepuff through and through. I'm not going to lie, but I am doing I'm doing Slytherin right now, but I will show you an example of Hufflepuff, and then what I might do is I might take you into my other account, my Hufflepuff account, and actually show you my room requirement that I've actually got. So look, let's go natural now, for you see a little, you'll be a sneak preview of Hufflepuff, and then you see how I've changed it on mine in a minute. Ready? This is more like, let's say, earthy. So you see how it completely changed, and see, say earthy. This is quite Gryffindor, isn't it, in style, but I've changed it up to be more Hufflepuff. So this is obviously lighter and brighter, it's a bit better, isn't it? You can see a little bit more now. So yeah, guys, this is the room of requirement, and like I say, you've got 3 spells here. So you've got obviously the conjuring spell, the altering spell, and Evanesco, which is the deleting spell. You only use these 3 within the room of requirement. So far, I've got 3 of these. I've still got, let's say, Confringo, Defindo, Bombarda, Flipendo, all the others to do. I've got obviously these up here, Rest of Momentum, and the Glacius one, and Transfiguration one, and this is a Wingardium Leviosa one, and then obviously the 3 Killing Codes. I've still got quite a few spells to go, but hopefully when I get to these things, I will show you. Yeah, there's a lot of editing to do in this. I don't think I'm going to do this right now. I might come back at a later date to do this and delete stuff, move stuff around, but I might take you into my other account in a minute, guys, just so you can see what I've done with the room requirement. It's kind of like a Blue Peter moment, isn't it? Like, here's what I've done earlier kind of thing. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share if you can, be much appreciated. Leave comments if you want to leave comments. I would be grateful to chat to you and get back to you and stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. Speak to you all soon.